Hello and welcome to Football Czar, the YouTube channel dedicated to bringing you definitive lists from the greatest and most widely played sport in the world. This is a new and upcoming channel, so please subscribe to support this project, comment and like the videos. It all helps towards making these better and better each time. So today we're going to go through the top 10 greatest Liverpool players of all time. Let's get into it. The current UEFA Champions League winners and FIFA Club World Cup winners, a club steeped in history, playing out the Premier League in England. There will be a few new names to those more unfamiliar with the history of this sport. Liverpool are arguably the best team historically in England, having won among many titles the Champions League 6 times. They are the 7th highest earning football club in the world and one of the most widely supported. Starting off this list at number 10, we've got Ian Rush. Regarded as one of the greatest ever Liverpool players, Rush came third in the 100 players that shook the Kop, an official Liverpool fan poll. Rush made his international debut May 1980, just before he officially became a Liverpool player. He was the only player to score more goals than Roger Hunt in a Liverpool shirt. Ian Rush made his name as an Anfield legend in 2 significant spells with the club. His first was the best when he managed 139 goals in 224 league appearances. His 346 goals in 660 Liverpool matches remains unchallenged in club folklore to this day. In at number 9 we've got Jamie Carragher. Born and bred in the Merseyside area, Jamie Carragher was an Everton fan long before he joined Liverpool. Since making his Reds debut at the tender age of 18, the player, affectionately named Carra, has gone on to make 737 first-team appearances at the heart of the Anfield defence. Never a flashy player, Carragher made his name by being in the right place at the right time and for his intelligence on and off the ball. He started his career at the Liverpool Academy, making his professional debut in 1996 and becoming a first-team regular the following season. Having initially played as a fullback, the arrival of manager Rafa Benitez in 2004 saw Carragher move to become a centre-back, where he found his best form. His honours with Liverpool total 2 FA Cups, 3 League Cups, 2 Community Shields, 1 Champions League, 1 UEFA Cup and 2 Super Cups. And at number 8 we've got Billy Liddell. A versatile player, Billy played all over the midfield and up front during his time at Anfield. This Scottish international spent his whole career with the club, making over 500 appearances. Billy Shankly, one of the all-time Liverpool greats, described him as some player, he had everything. That should say enough. With Liverpool, he won League Championship in 1947 and featured in the club's 1950 FA Cup final. He represented Scotland at international level on 29 occasions, while serving as a Royal Air Force navigator during the Second World War. He continued his career by appearing in unofficial games for Liverpool and guesting for various teams in the United Kingdom and Canada. After his retirement from football in 1961, he occupied himself as a Justice of the Peace bursar of Liverpool University. In at number 7 we've got Alan Hansen, another Scot, plenty of those on this list. He's a former football player, now a BBC television football pundit. He played as a central defender for Liverpool during their successes of the 70s and 80s. As a football pundit, he is known for outspoken views and being very critical of defensive performances, frequently criticising them to be diabolical or shocking. People seem to have forgotten how great he was in light of this pundit career. He was quite possibly the most intelligent player ever to play for the Reds, and in an Anfield career spanning almost 15 years, he won 8 League Championships and 3 European Cups. He became well known for the fact he almost never scored, only 8 in 434 league appearances. Here we have another Scot and also another pundit, Graeme Souness, in at number 6. His time at Anfield began January 1978 as a replacement for veteran Ian Callahan. After winning his first European Cup in 1977, Liverpool manager Bob Paisley sought reinforcements by signing 3 Scottish players, all of whom feature on this list. Let's see where the other one features. Graeme Souness didn't spend too long at Anfield. but he'll be well remembered for his almost magnetic powers in winning trophies. Though he played only 358 matches for the club over 7 seasons, he won 5 league championships, 3 European Cups and 4 League Cups. He would later return to manage the club but failed to win anything major, unfortunately. In at number 5, probably one of the most generic English names, especially for the era, Tommy Smith. MBE was an English footballer who played as a defender for Liverpool for 16 years, from 62 to 78. Known for his uncompromising defensive style, manager Bill Shankly once said of him, "Tommy Smith wasn't born, he was quarried." Best remembered for being one of the hardest footballers ever to wear the Liverpool red. A player born into the Liverpool family, Smith joined the club as a 15-year-old. A central defender for most of his career, Smith's most memorable moment for the club probably came when he scored Liverpool's second goal in the 1977 European Cup final. He once played for England in '71 and also played at club level for Tampa Bay, Los Angeles and Swansea City. In at number 4 we've got Kevin Keegan. As a player in the 1970s and 1980s, he has been described as arguably the first superstar English player to attract the modern media spotlight. He began his playing career at Scunthorpe United in 1968 before moving to Liverpool in 1971. A versatile attacking player, Kevin Keegan made a name for himself at Anfield for his joy in making those around him better, for his obvious sheer love for the game. Liverpool fans loved him back. He ran with a relentless energy and always gave his all. It was impossible not to love him. He controversially left in 1977 after scoring exactly 100 goals in front of the Kop, who adored him so much. In at number 3, in 3rd place, we have Steven Gerrard. He would have a hard, if not impossible task, trying to find someone who lives and breathes Liverpool more than Steven Gerrard. The English midfielder, who has spent most of his career with the Reds, has become famous for his tireless work rate and ability to contribute from midfield. Born in Merseyside, Gerrard made his senior debut for Liverpool in 1998. In 2000 to 2001 season, he helped Liverpool secure a unique treble of cups. And after further cup success the next season, Gerrard was given captaincy in 2003. And in 2005, he led Liverpool to a historic 5th European title, being named man of the match as Liverpool came from 3-0 down to defeat Milan, what became known as the Miracle of Istanbul. In 2nd place, number 2, we've got John Barnes. The long-term England international is probably the best, most exciting player ever to play for Liverpool. Fans from the 90s will fondly remember the left winger bombing down the flank, mesmerising defenders and teammates alike. Born in Jamaica, Barnes would spend a huge, successful decade with Liverpool, appearing over 400 times and scoring 108 times. He remains the most skillful player ever to grace the Anfield turf. In his 10 seasons there, he won the top flight division twice and the FA Cup twice. By the time of his last cap in '95, he had more caps than any other black England player. Certainly worthwhile being in this list, especially at number 2. In at number 1, is it such a surprise we've got Kenny Dalglish, such a unique player. Never much of a goal scorer, the Scottish striker took as much joy in making those around him look better as putting himself in the glory. He signed in 1977 to replace Kevin Keegan. Dalglish would go on to make 501 appearances for the Reds, scoring a grand total of 169 games. The Dalglish legacy continues on as Anfield, with legend leading the club multiple times in 2 different instances. He is a class of his own. He remains one of the greatest players ever to play the game, and without a doubt the best player ever to play for Liverpool. The amount of legends names in this list is quite scary, but you feel the number 1 ranking has been something of an obvious choice in this list. And there we have it, the top 10 best players ever to play for Liverpool. Certainly interesting to see what that list might do in a few years from now, having seen so much recent success with their current team. Will we see new players in there? Will we see Mohamed Salah? Will we see Luis Suarez? Will we see any of these players creep into this list, given the current success of the team? That's it for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe to this video, and that's it.